Alright guys, we're going to go through how to use the mobile application for Guarding Expert. First I'm just going to show you where to go to download the application. I'm using a Android, so I go to the Play Store, but if you have an Apple, you can go to your App Store. You go to your search and type in Guarding Expert, just the regular one. It'll come up right there, that's the symbol that you'll see. Obviously I already have this, but for you it would say install. You'd install it and then open the application. When you first download the application, the first page that will come up will say select a region. You'll select America and then United States, press OK, and it will bring you to a blank screen. I already have a DVR set up, so that's why it brought me to that. But your blank screen will be on devices, so you'll just see this, but it won't have any of this information, and it will most likely just say demo. You'll go up to the add button. You can do manual adding. Alias is just whatever you want to name your DVR. It's completely up to you. It's just for each personal device. The address is going to be the IP address that is given to the DVR. They also need to give you the port that is aimed at, and then you need to log in using your own personal username and or password. Once you've done all that, if you click at the top right where it has the save disk, it'll save all your settings, and then it'll populate the number of cameras that are connected. At the very bottom, once you've done all that, it will say start live view. If you press that, it should launch you into all of your cameras. So start live view, it launches all the cameras. It only starts with 4, but you can bump it up to 9. It'll go to 16. Just keep in mind it will start slowing down the more cameras you're trying to view at the same time. So I recommend keeping it at 4. When you're on this screen, you can just use your phone the way you always do. Just double click on each individual one. It will zoom in on just that camera. Double click on it again and it will zoom back out to all 4. When you turn your phone sideways, it will give you more functions. You can click on the square that looks like a pane of glass. You see it's highlighted in red. That will change, and it says on the right side clear, fluent, or custom. So if you click on one camera in particular, right now it's running in fluent, which would basically be the equivalent of a substream view. If you click on clear, it will go to your mainstream view, which is the highest quality for the camera. You can keep that on, and as you can see, if I flip between them, it's a little fuzzy. This one's running mainstream, and this one is running on the substream. You can bump this one up to mainstream as well just by clicking on that window pane, moving it to clear, and then it'll clear up the image to the highest resolution. Keeping in mind that once you do this, you will start seeing some lag because you're using more network at that point. Another function you can do from here is going to be your digital zoom. The far right hand side, you have a magnifying glass. If you select that and you see it highlighted in red, you can use your fingers and actually zoom the image in just like you would normally use your smartphone. Use your fingers to zoom it back out, and before you try to go to another camera, you need to make sure that the magnifying glass is unchecked so you can go back into regular use. The far left side of the screen, you will see a camera and what looks like a video recorder. Those are to do, the camera will do a still shot and it will save to your camera on your phone. The video will save a video of whatever's going on in the camera at that time. When you stop it, it will save it once again just to your device. And if you flip it back up, we'll go back out to our 4. Once you're on your 4 screen, if you have 8 cameras, you can literally just swipe right and it will give you the next 4 cameras. If you have more than 8, once again swipe again and it'll keep populating as many cameras as you have. If you have more than one DVR, the top right button that looks like 2 cameras, if you select that, this will be the view. So you can select multiple DVRs or just individual cameras to put on those DVRs. So if you have multiple cameras and you just need to look at the front door from 4 locations, you can open up each one of those, select just the front door camera, at the very bottom, press Start Live View, and it will start that view of just those cameras that you have selected. So you can have all the cameras from different sites playing on one view. Alright, once you've done that, you can actually press the far right button, which is a star with a plus sign, and you can save it as a favorite view. So then instead of creating that view every time, it will just show up like my Teleco SFL one at the top of the star. That's a favorite view, and it will automatically select those DVRs with those cameras that I had previously selected. Other function you guys will be using will be the remote playback function. Works pretty much the same as the web service and the software side. You will select a window, press the plus sign, and it will ask you for a DVR, which is going to be this one that I just created, and then you'll select any camera that you want for this one. So I select the front door. At the very top here, it's going to give you your time frame. So it'll give you your year, month, day, and then obviously your time frame. So we're going to go to Alright, so you see it will populate up. You can double click on it just to zoom in on that image. At the very bottom you'll see the hash marks. That'll take you through the different times. I have this camera programmed to only record motion, which is why you see big breaks in the center. So you can select which time you want. Much like the rest of the functions, the bottom left you will see the camera. That will take just a still shot. If you see something that you need just a picture of, it will save to your device. And then there's the scissors. The scissors are the clipping tool to actually create a video file. You press it, you see that the scissors become red. That means that it is recording, and the top left you'll actually see a red circle with a white R in it, meaning that it's recording. As soon as you press the scissors again, they will unhighlight and the red will go away. That means that video file has been saved onto your device. If you go to this section here on your menu where it says picture and video, this is where those files are saved. So if you've taken a picture, they'll be here, or if you've taken a video, this is where it'll save the video.